The Miami Dolphins are going to go into this offseason with some of the biggest dilemmas to face this franchise in a while. The problems on this team are very apparent, they're clear, but getting out of them and growing this team is going to be a challenge. We have a wide receiver who's due a massive payout. He's injured, coming back from a catastrophic injury. That's going to be a contract that's going to be a problem. And now you have a quarterback that has another massive contract, and he's not injured, but he might as well be because he is completely a problem. Um, One of the league leaders in interceptions. I don't know if he's the top guy right now because I don't know what Geno Smith is. And some of the interceptions are just ridiculous interceptions. Immobile, couldn't get away from a snail, and just a drag on the offense. Last night we saw the Pittsburgh Steelers take away Devon A-Chain, which should have given Tua some good throwing lanes. And for the most part, his game down the stretch, you saw it pretty good. But I thought that the Steelers were playing um, some. They weren't playing great secondary down the stretch, and it allowed Tua to inflate his numbers a little bit. But during when the game was competitive, Tua wasn't able to get the ball out and get receivers open. He was throwing balls late, getting silly interceptions, that type of stuff. We need 1 yard. He's not able to get away and pick up 1 yard to extend drives. And that's just something in this day and age, in this NFL, you absolutely need. The best quarterbacks, most of the best quarterbacks outside of Matthew Stafford, are able to just go make that play. Whether it's Josh Allen, just, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. And as a Miami Dolphin fan, you just got to be fed up. You have to be fed up with what we've seen pretty much since forever. We've had no playoff success, and it kind of just it weighs on you. It makes you not want to watch football. I was joking around with someone. I said, you know what, man, I'm successful at everything that I do outside of the NFL. The NFL is the only place I feel like I'm failing. That's crazy. My Miami Heat are the Miami Heat. I mean, we've got championships. We've got our own struggles with the Miami Heat, but we kind of feel like we're going to get out of it at some point. The Miami Dolphins, we don't feel like we're ever going to get out of this shit. And it's wild. It's crazy. I was reading an article yesterday that suggests that Lenore Sellers, a quarterback that I would kind of have a little bit of interest in, is going to go back to school. So that takes away one quarterback that would have been interesting to put in a Miami Dolphin uniform. We're not going to get Fernando Mendoza. I've seen people say that we need to make a trade to get him. That shit ain't happening. No team at the top of the draft is going to give him up because teams at the top of the draft most likely need a quarterback, so they're going to draft a quarterback. So unless something crazy happens, we can put him in a bong, have him insult some men who wear wigs or some shit like that. He's not coming to Miami. Um, so if we do get a quarterback, it's going to be some guy um, down. We're going to have to have somebody do some real good scouting and find us a gym. That's what's going to have to happen. Otherwise, we're going to come back out. Um, and even if that does happen, there's so much money owed to Tua. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere, and he's not getting any better. In fact, he's regressing. He's getting worse as a quarterback, which as a Miami Dolphin fan is sad, man, because we hoped, we prayed, we wished, um, and this is the guy we end up with. Meanwhile, Justin Herbert has the Chargers in the playoffs, the top seed, and a potential Super Bowl candidate. That's sad. It's sad. I ask yourself, Dolphin fans, what the hell did we do to deserve this? Like, what did we do in a past life to deserve what's going on to us right now? Because I really don't know. Anyway, man, I'm going to get up out of here. Let me know how you feel. I'm out. Peace.